بعد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم كيف يكون للمشركين عهد عند الله وعند رسوله إلا الذين عاهدتم عند المسجد الحرام فما استقاموا لكم فاستقيموا لهم إن الله يحب المتقين كيف وإن يظهروا عليكم لا يرقبوا فيكم إلا ولا ذمة يرضونكم بأفواههم وتأبى قلوبهم وأكثرهم فاسقون اشتروا بآيات الله ثمنا قليلا فصدوا عن سبيله إنهم ساء ما كانوا يعملون لا يرقبون في مؤمن إلا ولا ذمة وأولئك هم المهتدون فإن تابوا وأقاموا الصلاة وآتوا الزكاة فإخوانكم في الدين ونفصل الآيات لقوم يعلمون وإن نكثوا أيمانهم من بعد عهدهم وطعنوا في دينكم فقاتلوا أئمة الكفر إنهم لا أيمان لهم لعلهم ينتهون صدق الله العظيم وبلغنا رسوله النبي الكريم ونحن على ذلك من الشاهدين والشاكرين والحمد لله رب العالمين. So after Surah Al-Anfal, in the first 6 ayat, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has told the Muslims the mode of coming out of those treaties of peace. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying, كَيْفَ يَكُونُ الْمُشْرِكِينَ عَهْدٌ عِنْدَ اللَّهِ وَعِنْدَ رَسُولِهِ. How could the mushriks, these mushrik people, have a treaty with Allah and His Rasul sallallahu alayhi wa sallam? إِلَّا الَّذِينَ عَاهَدْتُمْ عِنْدَ الْمَسْجِدِ الْحَرَامِ, except for those who made a treaty near Masjid al-Haram. So this refers to those two specific tribes that upheld their treaty. And their treaty, it was not placed at the place of Hudaybiyah. It was not made at the place of Hudaybiyah, but it was close to Masjid al-Haram. So this ayah refers to those two tribes, that they are going to uphold their treaty. فَمَا اسْتَقَامُوا لَكُمْ فَاسْتَقِيمُوا لَهُمْ, as long as they remain straight with you, mustaqim with you, فَاسْتَقِيمُوا لَهُمْ, you also remain straight with them. So as long as they uphold their side of the bargain, you also uphold your side of the bargain. Inna Allah yuhibbul muttaqeen, this has come again. Inna Allah yuhibbul muttaqeen, which means that be very fearful of Allah in doing any injustice, even towards the kuffar. And if you don't do it, and be careful, cautious, and a person of taqwa, Allah loves the people of taqwa. So herein Hazrat ulama have written that this is the justice of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and this is the justice that has been encouraged that Muslims should show as well, that even if most people from one nation or one belief are criminals, we will not say that all of them are criminals. Allah is making exceptions for them every step of the way, for those who are upholding their treaty. Although there were only 2 tribes that were doing it, all the others were na'uzu billah, not upholding their side of the bargain. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is making sure to mention those as an exception, that they are upholding their treaty. Now returning to those who have broken their ties, كَيْفَ وَإِنْ يَظْهَرُوا عَلَيْكُمْ لَا يَرْقُبُوا فِيكُمْ إِلَّا وَلَا ذِمَّةً يُرْضُونَكُمْ بِأَفْوَاهِهِمْ وَتَأْبَى قُلُوبُهُمْ وَأَكْثَرُهُمْ فَاسِقُونَ. How can they have a treaty while if they overcome you, no, they will not observe any bond or treaty with you. So if they get a position of power, these people are not going to hold back. These people are going to forget all of those treaties and na'uzu billah start shedding your blood. They will not think about any of those bonds or pacts or treaties that they may have made with you. Yurdunakum bi afwahim, at the time of fear, what they do is that they only please you with their words, with their tongues. That when they are in a situation of trouble, when they are being overpowered, they come asking for peace and peace treaties, and that is only restricted to their tongues, limited to their tongues. وَتَأْبَى قُلُوبُهُمْ, they have their hearts, they are not accepting of it. From their hearts they are not making any of those pacts. وَأَكْثَرُهُمْ فَاسِقُونَ, most of them are sinners. اشتروا بآيات الله. Now the real reason why they do this is اشتروا بآيات الله ثمنا قليلا. They have preferred dunya over the hereafter. They have sold the words of Allah, the signs of Allah, for a very small price, very paltry price. Everything compared to the word of Allah is small. فَصَدُّوا عَنْ سَبِيلِهِ, and they have prevented people from the path of Allah. إِنَّهُمْ سَاءَ مَا كَانُوا يَعْمَلُونَ, indeed evil is what they have been doing. So the real reason why these people are doing mischief is because, and the reason why they are not going to, never ever going to uphold their treaties, because they prefer this dunya in every case, in every situation. Their way is that they will prefer dunya over the hereafter and their deen. So when it comes such a time that they are in a position of power, or they get a chance to harm you, they will look at the immediate worldly benefit of harming you, and they will take that opportunity, and they will not think about what is the high moral thing to do. So from this we learn that those people who prefer dunya over their deen, those people who prefer dunya over their deen, keeping a relationship with them, there is a high chance that it will be a harmful relationship for us. So we should be very careful, very cautious, and restrict our relationships, limit our relationships with people who do not care about their deen. If they do not care about their deen, or if they care about the world more than their deen, then we should have a very limited relationship, only that to that extent as to which it is necessary. Beyond that, we should not maintain friendships, we should not maintain close contact, we should not socialize with them beyond what is necessary. إِنَّهُمْ سَاءَ مَا كَانُوا يَعْمَلُونَ, they are doing something really evil. لَا يَرْقُبُونَ فِي مُؤْمِنٍ إِلَّا وَلَا ذِمَّةٍ, they do not observe any bond or treaty with a believer. If you are a mu'min, they are not going to uphold any treaty. Let alone about with a group, they are not going to uphold a treaty even with a single Muslim, even in small matters. They will not uphold their pacts. وَأُولَٰئِكَ هُمُ الْمُعْتَدُونَ, they are the transgressors. They always lose the path and go beyond what is justice, do against justice. فَإِن تَابُوا, but still, although with all the evil that is within them, فَإِن تَابُوا, if they turn around, if they repent, وَأَقَامُوا الصَّلَاةَ, and not only do that, but also establish salah, وَآتَوُوا الزَّكَاةَ, and start giving zakah. So like we said yesterday, only kalima with the tongue will not save them, but they have to establish salah and they have to start paying zakah. That would then stop Muslims from, that will disallow Muslims to wage any jihad against them. فَإِخْوَانُكُمْ فِي الدِّينِ, deal with them as your brothers. They are your brothers in deen. If they do these three things, repent from their kufr, say La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah, establish salah, and start paying zakah, then they are your ikhwan, your brothers. وَنُفَصِّلُ الْآيَاتِ لِقَوْمٍ يَعْلَمُونَ, this is how we elaborate or detail all the signs for the people who understand, which is the mu'mineen, the believers. وَإِن نَكَثُوا أَيْمَانَهُم مِّن بَعْدِ عَهْدِهِمْ وَطَعَنُوا فِي دِينِكُمْ فَقَاتِلُوا أَئِمَّةَ الْكُفْرِ إِنَّهُمْ لَا أَيْمَانَ لَهُمْ لَعَلَّهُمْ يَنْتَهُونَ. And if they break their oaths after they have made a covenant and speak evil of your faith, so if they turn around from faith, فَقَاتِلُوا أَئِمَّةَ الْكُفْرِ, then fight the leaders of kufr. إِنَّهُمْ لَا إِيمَانَ لَهُمْ, their oaths, they have meaningless, they have no value. لَعَلَّهُمْ يَنْتَهُونَ, so that they may desist. So you will fight them so that they may stop humiliating your deen. أَلَا تُقَاتِلُونَ قَوْمًا نَكَثُوا أَيْمَانَهُمْ وَهَمُّوا بِإِخْرَاجِ الرَّسُولِ وَهُمْ بَدَؤُوكُمْ أَوَّلَ مَرَّةٍ. Why would you not fight them? Would you not fight them? Would you not fight a people who broke their oaths? وَهَمُّوا بِإِخْرَاجِ الرَّسُولِ, and they conspired to, na'uzu billah, expel the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. وَهُمْ بَدَؤُوكُمْ أَوَّلَ مَرَّةٍ, and it was them who started the fight in the first place. أَتَخْشَوْنَهُمْ, are you afraid of them? Do you fear them? فَاللَّهُ أَحَقُّ أَن تَخْشَوْهُ, Allah is the one who has the greater right, the bigger right to be afraid of. إِن كُنتُم مُؤْمِنِينَ, if you are believers. قَاتِلُوهُمْ, fight them. يُعَذِّبْهُمُ اللَّهُ بِأَيْدِيكُمْ, Allah should punish them at your hands. وَيُخْزِهِمْ, and disgrace them, dishonor them. وَيَنْصُرْكُمْ عَلَيْهِمْ, and Allah will help you win against them. وَيَشْفِ صُدُورَ قَوْمٍ مُؤْمِنِينَ, and Allah will bring relief to the bosoms of believing people. Allah will calm your chests. When they break all pacts, when they break all treaties, then Allah allows you to fight against them and get the comfort of your chests by attacking them and killing them and taking your revenge. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us وَيُذْهِبْ قَيْضَ قُلُوبِهِمْ وَيَتُوبُ اللَّهُ عَلَى مَنْ يَشَاءُ وَاللَّهُ عَلِيمٌ حَكِيمٌ. We'll also do this ayah today. وَيُذْهِبْ غَيْضَ قُلُوبِهِمْ, Allah will remove the rage of their hearts. وَيَتُوبُ اللَّهُ عَلَى مَنْ يَشَاءُ, and Allah accepts the Taubah, relents to whomever Allah wishes. Wallahu alimun hakim. Allah is the one all knowing, all wise. Allah knows who's going to accept Islam and get peace and get tawbah, and those who deserve to be killed, who have chosen to be killed, then Allah knows about it. And this is the perfect wisdom of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. In His perfect wisdom, Allah is commanding you this. This is what is going to ensure peace and security in land. ربنا تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم وتب علينا إنك أنت التواب الرحيم وصلى الله تعالى على خير خلقه سيدنا ومولانا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين آمين برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين.